I would say cardiothoracic surgery. It is a branch wherein the surgeries are long. Maybe you don't get that patient load, and the surgeries are also complex. The dependency curve is more. You have to be dependent on someone. You have to learn those surgeries for long period of time.
Hi guys, and today we have a very special guest, Dr. Satyaki Jadhav, a resident doctor at SVP Hospital and presently pursuing MS in General Surgery from NHL Municipal Medical College, Gujarat. Thank you for joining.
Namaste everyone. Thank you so much, Shivam. You are really one of the dynamic personalities I have come across, with all that glitter, that just know that your glittering face is always with full of enthusiasm. So thank you so much for having me here.
Okay, thank you. And today we will talk about how to choose a branch in the MS domain. So let's begin. Firstly, what are the prominent branches in the MS domain?
See Shivam, firstly it's like, as you want to opt for, you have just excluded other branches and now you just want to go for a surgical branch. So there are different branches. That's first is general surgery is there, then even obstetric is there, then ophthalmology is there, then ENT branch is there, that's ear, nose and throat. So these are the branches which sums up the MS branches. And apart from this, those branches like cardiothoracic surgery, neurosurgery, urosurgery, oncosurgery, these are the branches that you go after 3 years of general surgery. So this would be summing up. So if I just include those branches also, it would be including after pursuing your MS, that would be cardiothoracic surgery, neurosurgery, oncosurgery, urosurgery, pediatric surgery, plastic surgery. So you name any part of your body and that would be present.
Okay. And how should a PG aspirant select among these branches?
Yeah, suppose as we have already discussed, how the branch has to be selected. Now again, they are going for a surgical branch. So in surgical branch, again, the first factor which comes into is the terminality. Is the branch terminal branch? Because many of the people have been preferring ophthalmology, ENT, obstetrics. Because of that reason only, if you take up general surgery, like I have taken 3 years of general surgery are there, then again you have to give an entrance exam, again you would be studying for 3 years. So that's the basic difference. What the concept of terminal branches. So that comes to many of the minds also, because what happens is, as you have to travel for, it's a 6 years journey if you take general surgery. So the dropout rates are also high in some of the places. After spending 1-2 years, or maybe after MS, they are tired, they are fatigued and they don't want to continue ahead. So it also depends on how you want to go about. If you just want to really complete fast, you want to get into market, you have to start your private practice, I would say go for a terminal branch like ophthalmology. And majority of girls also do take up these branches like ophthalmology, obstetrics. It's not that girls cannot take up general surgery. They are really good in all the branches also, but they take in the terminal factor sometimes, they want to even settle in their life. So that would be one of the factors. And second, as we already discussed, the interest thing is there. Okay, out of the branches and MS also, it depends on your interest also. Some people are very much fascinated about the eye surgeries. Some people want to really operate on the beating heart. They want to open up the skull and they want to operate on the brains. So that also plays an important role.
Okay. And what is the scope of the branches that you mentioned in India as well as abroad?
Yes, Shivam. As we have seen in India, the number of doctors per population is really low. So if you take up any of the branches, you are going to get good, you are going to earn well, you are going to be respected, and whatever the factors you have considered before entering in any of the branches, because the value of doctors is also much, because of the thing, as per the population, the number of doctors are really less. If you talk about particular branches of the MS, you talk about particular branches that is pertaining to surgery field, right? Everything like ophthalmology is booming, even gynecology is evergreen, because there would be definitely delivery of babies would be taking place. And also the MS branches, if you just consider about general surgery, right? So general surgery is something wherein, if we just talk about other branches like neurosurgery, oncosurgery, urosurgery, they go, there are a lot of number of people who opt for that branch. Again, coming down to I would say cardiothoracic surgery, it is a branch wherein the surgeries are long. Maybe you don't get that patient load, and the surgeries are also complex. The dependency curve is more. You have to be dependent on someone. You have to learn those surgeries for long period of time. So as per saying this thing, so as I said, if you just go with interest, then no one can stop you getting what you want. So that's the first thing you just keep in priority, rather than even taking into too much worried about if I take this branch and maybe this branch is better than the other branch. No need to worry about any of those things. Be clear in your mind, and whatever you feel like, whatever you are interested into, you should definitely go for it.
Okay. And lastly, like, what advice would you give to the juniors who will be choosing like branches in this MS domain? Like, you are pursuing MS in general surgery, so what would be your advice for your fellow juniors?
Yeah, my advice would be definitely you should go for this. Like, surgery is an art also, and also along with surgery you can always learn about the different disciplines. Like, even if your medicine thing would be clear, because like suppose if people are going for medicine field, they won't be able to operate on the patient, they won't be knowing about the surgeries. But if you are surgeons, so that comes an addition, that talent can come within you, that you would be good at medicine thing also, you would be good at surgeries also. So that's one of the factors. So you can definitely go for surgery, and even it has got bright future, because as the innovations are coming on, there are different minimal excessive surgeries are also there. So as the market is evolving, as there are many innovations are there, so that is a completely competitive branch. You would be learning newer things every day. So you should go, and also you should take care about 1-2 things, that as you are coming into surgery, there would be some tough years also. There would be the residency years would be tough to go through, but that after that toughness, the way you would be evolving would be totally different. So the way after going out, after completing your residency, you would be a totally different person. That's a guarantee. So you should definitely go forward. And I just missed out on one thing, as you also asked about how are the branches abroad. And abroad there is a wide scope, because of the even the budget systems, the healthcare system. There is so much of budget allotted to the healthcare sector. So again, in terms of your hours, in terms of your salaries, it would be high. Even your work-life balance would be really good. And even if you are looking for abroad, I would say when you just enter your MBBS, you just make an aim and you start from first year itself. You don't have to wait for 3-4 years down the line and then you are deciding, okay, I just want to go abroad. It's better that you start from the day one. So again, you would be quickly entering into, like, you want to go to US or maybe Canada. And again, after this, you can quickly start off, you can complete the residency over there, and you can be, enjoying your life. Yeah.
So that's it for now, guys, and hope the audience has got an idea about choosing a branch in MS domain. Thank you, Dr. Satyaki. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Shivam.